have some fun with me? Yeah. Fantastic. I'm ready to have some fun with you. My friends, we have all said it, or at least we've thought it. Customer service just isn't what it used to be. But what if we got this all wrong? What if it's not that people don't care anymore, it's that they don't know how to care? And I discovered this in the most unexpected place, my greatest failure. The year was 1989, and I, with my big hair and even bigger shoulder pads, I was chosen to be the front office manager at the Crown Plaza Hotel. It was gorgeous, and I was so proud. Now, I had only worked at one small hotel before this, and I was only 19 years old. I was the only manager who couldn't drink alcohol. That was weird. I just wanted to be the best leader that I could be. And so I began reading voraciously. Leadership books, mindset, personal development, fortune cookies, you name it, I was reading it. And then I stumbled upon an article in a hospitality magazine about a general manager who got a big promotion. And he just wanted to celebrate, and he took his whole family out to celebrate at dinner. And they were having an amazing time until his daughter ordered dessert. I'll have a pineapple milkshake, please. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, we don't have milkshakes on the menu. Harumph. Even though they weren't on the menu, could they have made a pineapple milkshake? Of course they could. Absolutely. Well, he was so inspired by this that he went back to his hotel team and rallied them all to adopt the motto, yes is the answer, what is the question? And he hung up pineapple milkshakes all throughout the hotel to remind them to find the yes. Well, hot damn tamale, man. I was so inspired by this. I said yes. And I went back to my new hotel team, and I had the same rally. I told them the story, I gave them the motto, and I hung up my pineapple milkshakes. So, do we never say no again and become number one in guest experience? No, we did not. I failed. And I felt like an even bigger imposter. So why did it fail? Well, I quickly realized it's not easy to always say yes, even when you want to. For example, can I get a smoking room? Mom, can I have the car on Saturday night? Do you take checks? And when a team member comes in your office and says, yeah, can I just not work on the weekends? Those are all hard questions, aren't they? And it's not enough to tell people to say yes and hang up pineapple milkshakes. We need to teach them how. And honestly, I didn't know how to say yes to those questions at the time either. I had two choices in front of me. I could remain an imposter and go buy bigger shoulder pads, or I could fail. Forward. I chose forward. And that's when I became obsessed with solving this problem. How do you say yes every time and respond positively and creatively? And is it even possible? Well, through my research for discovering yes, I uncovered the primary block to saying yes. But before I elaborate, I'm going to show you an image. When I show you this image, without thinking about it, can you all just yell out what it is? Can you do that? Okay, here we go. My friends, this is a traffic light. And I know the town only has one. This is a traffic light. Yet, 95% of the people surveyed call this a stoplight. And 0% of the people I have surveyed have ever called it a go light, until the man in the front row. Thank you, Douglas. It goes just as much as it stops, yes? Here's the thing. We are genetically programmed to lean into the negative. This is a mechanism from our evolutionary past. You see, the amygdala processes potential threats faster than the rational part of our brain, the prefrontal cortex, making no our automatic knee-jerk reaction. Employees aren't saying no because they don't care or because they're lazy or because they're Gen Z. It's biology. And this negative reaction colors our interactions from hotel lobbies to corporate boardrooms to all of your living rooms. In today's world, especially in service industries, this negative bias colors our interactions and it causes friction and dissatisfaction. And it prevents us from saying yes. So, my friends, what I want you to do is think about how we can say that yes. Are you with me on that? Yes. Now, it also keeps you from your opportunities. Now, let me give you an example. Let's just say that I said your company has a new open position. It's 2 levels above where you're at, and it's going to double your salary, and I think you should apply. Most of us would respond, oh, no, I can't. I don't have that degree. Oh, no, I can't. I don't have that experience. Yes. Every reason why we can't do it, the negativity bias. The cost of negativity is high for all of us. But what if I told you we could build our yes muscle and default to yes instead of no? I have discovered 4 key ways through my journey to yes to always say yes. And here they are. First, make friends first. It's the anxiety of the no confrontation that gets the better of us, and our brain goes into fight or flight. Before answering any question, pause and make friends first. It's that connection and pause that takes you out of the anxiety from your brain and goes right to the heart, opening up to all the possibilities of what you can do. Now, don't overthink it. It might sound like congratulations or thank you for asking. This is enough of a pause to keep you from saying that automatic no. Because once you say no, it's over. You can't go back. Because now the ego gets involved. I said no. You know what I'm talking about. I said no, we can't go back. So pause and make friends first. Next, tell them what you can do. Nobody cares what you can do. We waste so much time saying things like, no, I'm sorry, unfortunately, we're in a sold-out situation. No, I'm sorry, unfortunately, the rules are. No, I'm sorry, unfortunately, I'm so busy, I have no time. Nobody cares. Tell them what you can do. Third, you're going to offer options. We're all 3-year-olds. We want what we want, when we want it, and don't tell me what to do. When you offer options, you put other people in control. They decide. We have a biological need to feel in control. Yes or yes? Yes. We have a biological need to feel in control. And remember, this works with 3-year-olds and it works with mother-in-laws. Offer options. And lastly, be creative. Whether you're a parent, a partner, a friend, or a leader. When you know, most of us know many of the hard no's in our life, in our world. When you proactively create the yes, that question no longer gives you anxiety. Especially if you are leading a team, when you can set your front line up to stand tall, say yes, and change the world, they're going to love their positions. And that's the greatest gift right there. They're going to love their positions. All right, let's put all of this to work and make it come alive. So have any of you ever been in a shoe store looking for the perfect pair of red pumps to add a pop of color? Only to be so disappointed when they don't have your size. Urgh. You look around frantically for a team member. Excuse me, do you have these in a size 8? Oh no, I'm sorry, unfortunately, everything's on the shelf. And you're thinking, can you just pretend to look in the back? Can you just pretend? You're frustrated, you're disappointed, and you're out of there and probably not coming back. Let's do this again with a little yes-itality. Where's that team member? Excuse me, do you have these in a size 8? Oh, those are gorgeous. What's the occasion? Oh, I'm going on a pineapple retreat. Oh, I love pineapples. Here's what I can do. I can call another store and see if they have them in your size, or I can order them, send them right to your house. But thinking about your pineapple retreat, have you seen these juicy pumps? Yes, absolutely. Do you see how she was able to make friends, get out of the anxiety, tell me what she can do, offer me options, and then she was able to personalize it because of the nice connection that we made. Taking a negative transaction and making it an unforgettable experience that I relive every time I wear these juicy pumps. Every single time. My friends, throughout my career, I have collected hundreds of life-changing yes stories. And today, I would love to share this one in particular with all of you. I was in 2011, I believe it was. I became the general manager at a small hotel, just the closest one, as a matter of fact, to the Great Lakes Naval Base. And this is where young men and women would come to graduate from Navy boot camp and become sailors. Now, at the time, this hotel was underperforming for guest experience. They were in the red zone. And it was only 2 weeks in, and I knew exactly why. This amazing team was taught that our Navy guests were an inconvenience. I knew I had to give them the yes mindset. So I huddled my team up and I said, my friends, we are thinking about this all wrong. Some of these families, they have never left their hometown their whole life. And we get to welcome them. We get to honor them. This isn't just a regular guest. For them, this is everything. And remember this, we don't know where they're going next. This might be potentially the last time they're with their loved one. We might be creating their last memory together. How lucky are we that we get to work here at this hotel at this time? Well, from there, everything changed. Before graduation, we gave all the ladies tissue packets because they were going to need them. After graduation, we rolled out the red carpet and we took their picture as they walked through our front door after graduation, just like the paparazzi. We treated them like rock stars, and they loved it. And guess what? We loved it. We had so much fun. And in only 6 months, that little hotel that needed a renovation and was 30 years old was #1 in TripAdvisor and winning awards in the largest hotel company in the world. Yes. Oh, thank you. But my story doesn't end there. 5 years later, how many years later? 5 years later. It is a random Saturday. I'm in bed, and it's in the morning, I'm in bed, and it's Saturday, and my phone dings. And I go, oh, what's this about? Yikes. It says, what's this about? That's exactly what it said. So I scroll down, and I see that it was from one of my Navy moms from 5 years ago. She just saw the message after 5 years. Now, it's Saturday morning. It's my day off. I no longer work at that hotel. I could have said, nope, delete, but I'm a yes girl. So I immediately started to respond, oh, hey, this is from 5 years ago when you stayed at our hotel for Navy graduation. How's your Navy grad? And as I hit send, my stomach dropped. I thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't have asked. And I sat in there in that bed, waiting, watching the 3 dots, and 2 words came through the phone. He died. And I think I sat there for an hour just texting mama to mama back and forth for an hour. The next thing that came through my phone was a picture of his tombstone. The next thing that she sent was the article of what happened to her son. And the last thing that came through my phone took my breath away. It was a photograph of her and her husband with her son in his navy whites walking through our hotel's front doors on the red carpet. And she said, "This is the last photo we have with our son. And we will forever be grateful to your team for making this memory happen." Yes, my friends. Yes isn't just a strategy. Yes is being present for the moments that matter. Yes is a purpose. Yes is all the possibilities of what can be. Yes can change somebody's world. And when you change one person's world, you can change the world. And I hope that you are as compelled by this idea as I am. Because just imagine what we could do if we did it together. One yes at a time. Thank you. Thank you.